Scrabble fans, it's your Director of Fun, Mike Quackenbush here, with a look back at King of Trios 2017, Night 3. Officer Warren Barksdale locked up with Chief Deputy Dunne to battle over who has jurisdiction in the Star Works of Wolverhampton, England. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to let you know there's an exclusive offer going on right now. If you pre-order the bundled DVD or Blu-ray of King of Trios 2017, while supplies last, you could score a limited edition print that features all the trios from the biggest tournament in professional wrestling. Coming to ringside, that massive masked man was Santos Jr. Big old frown on his face. Possessed of a surly disposition, all that could be said of all the members of the anti-fun police. At least a little conspicuous by their absence, the brothers of obstruction. Not like we're going to need anybody else at ringside, given the penchant Los Federales Santos Jr. has for interference. It's going to be very interesting to see how these two match up. A battle of jurisdictions straight ahead, perhaps? And will the anti-fun police be able to come up with a solution for this man? I'm referring, of course, to CHIKARA's own Officer Warren Barksdale. The long, strong arm of the law. Officer Warren Barksdale was eliminated from the King of Trios tournament on night 1, as were the rest of House Bike Cops, his partners Des Pelleton. Speaking of those conspicuous by their absence, Barksdale's partner, Officer Bruno Maloney, has been on extended personal leave, which will endure for a little bit longer. Did not make the trip across the Atlantic with us for King of Trios 2017, nor did Officer Magnum. So Officer Warren Barksdale is out here all by himself. And I think referee John Barber is really going to have his hands full given the circumstances out there. Because as I said, Los Federales Santos Jr. will interfere liberally at every opportunity. That puts Officer Warren Barksdale in a potential handicap situation. He's got to be dealing with Dunne in the ring and Los Federales Santos Jr. outside the ring. Issuing his mission statement loud and proud. No fun, says Chief Deputy Dunne. As far as fun-loving law enforcing officers go, Officer Warren Barksdale is right at the very top of the list of those who enjoy their fun. I don't know which one of you is organizing that out there, but you're doing a killer job.
And Chief Deputy Dunne, and you should join the anti-fun. No.
Well, I don't see that going anywhere.
Yes, you should. Yes.
I don't know that Barksdale's giving this a whole lot of thought. I think he's humoring Chief Deputy Dunne here. Well, Chief Deputy Dunne might not be a real policeman, but I can tell you Officer Warren Barksdale most certainly is. He departed for an extended period of time from his training at the Wrestle Factory to complete the Police Academy training in the city of Philadelphia, where he is an actual officer.
What benefits do I get?
Let's give him a chance. What do you got, Dunne?
Anti-fun police will pay you a great wage and offer free healthcare.
Well, we don't get any of that free health care back in the United States. I don't know how often NHS gets chanted at wrestling events here in the UK. There are very few health service-related chants at wrestling cards held in the USA.
We
I don't know if a ticket's going to hold up across the Atlantic. Oh, he has his ticket, but does he? Aren't you clever?
I'm going to give you a ticket.
Those are my tickets.
No! Fight!
Does that come with a fine?
No fans. No fun, no fans. No fun, no fans. No fun, no fans. That's not the law.
All I want to do is have fun.
To protect, to serve, and to have fun. That's the credo of Officer Warren Barksdale. Somewhere Frank Poncherella is smiling.
That's my line.
No, my friend, that's my line.
No. I am Chief Deputy Dunne, and I said freeze.
I'm Officer Warren Barksdale, and this is my ring, and this is my jurisdiction.
He's out of time. Freeze! What's the law?
Big swing and a miss there on the first wrestling move of this match.
Boy, I'm taking you in.
I don't know where he'd be taking him to. Barksdale's precinct house is on the other side of an ocean. Chief Deputy Dunne really getting to the brass tacks of things, putting the boots to Officer Warren Barksdale. Shot right to the midsection. Referee's trying to get him out of the corner. He's grinding his boot down into the dental work of Barksdale. Follows with a terrific knee drop, covers him. Got a 2 count off that knee drop. You know, my suspicion is this match is going to boil down to a game of 2 moves. One of them is the super kick. Chief Deputy Dunne wins the majority of his matches with that move. The other is the Bookham DDT of Officer Warren Barksdale. He's won a slew of matches using that exact hold, and I suspect it's going to come down to a battle of who can get to their finishing move first. And right now, my money would be on Chief Deputy Dunne. Woo! Put the point of his elbow right at the top of the bridge of the nose. And you know, while you do have some cartilage in there, of course, there are bones in there which can be broken. Even a little bit higher, could have cracked an orbital bone. That's a dangerous area to strike someone. Barksdale firing back. Gonna take Chief Deputy Dunne for the ride. No, it's a reversal. He barely able to hang on, and Barksdale hit the corner very hard. Followed up with a flying forearm, did Dunne. And try and set Barksdale up one more time. Here comes Officer Warren with a knee to the midsection. Off the ropes, quick as can be. Dives into a Western lariat that takes Chief Deputy Dunne down. Soaking in the appreciation of the CHIKARA here in the Star Works on night 3 of King of Trios, Officer Warren Barksdale. Oh boy. This Federale Santos Jr. might be a kleptomaniac. He stole the citation book earlier, now he's trying to steal the helmet of Barksdale. Meeting of the mindless there between the ropes. Might have shattered a toe trying to enziguri a helmet. Remember at the top, as I said, the referee might have a tough time keeping control over this Northern Lights bomb. Oh boy, this is the 3rd time in a row that masked man has been a real difference maker in the match. And he's really cleared a path for the Brothers of Obstruction. Lee and Jim interfering liberally here behind the referee's back, and they're setting up Officer Warren Barksdale, who's in a really vulnerable position here. Hopefully the referee's attention turns back. I don't know how much ambient noise you can think is going on in the ring behind you before you need to bring your attention back, because Barksdale is in a world of trouble. Or maybe I've spoken too soon, because here come his partners in house bike cops, Tippins and Kluger. Is Des Pelleton to the rescue. Woo! Just cracked one of the Brothers of Obstruction. Oh! Well, as collisions go, they don't come much more unfortunate than that. Picking him up and, oh, he put him right on the bike seat. Oh. I don't know if Officer Warren Barksdale realizes what's going on behind them, but at least the Brothers of Obstruction are being removed from the equation. That just leaves the gigantic masked man who's assisting Chief Deputy Dunne, or is for the moment, drop kick into reverse Frankensteiner. Oh boy. Chief Deputy Dunne, what have you done, buddy? Oh, keep your eye on Officer Warren Barksdale here, fans, because he has picked up Chief Deputy Dunne with a Bookham DDT. Referee's in position to count 2 and 3. Officer Warren Barksdale headed to the pay window in victory.